Well, good evening. Welcome back. That's weird. It's not capturing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go till 317. What the? Why are there armies there? What in the blazes? Why? So now I don't know how much I'm going to go ahead and read of all the pop-ups. Since I have housemates who are trying to sleep. Celebration of the 5 years has passed since the completion of our edifice of Alacorum, and people are celebrating. We could seize upon this spontaneous celebration and turn it into something official. Yes, let's celebrate. Okay. Oh, she succumbed to yeah. Can't even say succumbed. Prominent. That's odd. They better not rebel. I ain't having that. Another governor dead. Let's get rid of those pop-ups. Somebody with 0 corruption. Okay. We're just waiting to go ahead and decrease our aggressive expansion and what's this? War exhaustion, yeah. Oh, who's the least corrupt member of that family? You are greedy. Surya needs a governor. Scholar. Governor or governess here. Most skilled but uncorrupt. Capable. Some people you can't trust to do anything right. Okay, well they have a score of 28 statesmanship. The 317th Olympiad. Since the glorious days of mighty Heracles, the young men of Greece have every 4 years competed in the Olympic Games in order to win fame and fortune for themselves and glory for their nation. Held in Olympia, the Games are an opportunity for all in Greece to lay down arms, embrace, and pay homage to their forefathers. As we control the ancient side of the Games, it is our duty to hold the Games this year. We should think carefully before proclaiming otherwise. Yep. So hold the Games. The Council of Thomas has taken it upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of privately owned slaves. We should intervene if we think it's best. Letting slaves get too comfortable could have repercussions. Roman slave in Thomas. Well, they're Roman, so let's give them freedom. Let's invoke with the divine. Okay. Nothing worthwhile. Yeah, no. Let's reduce war exhaustion. No, that's good. Stadium deserted. It would appear that this year hardly anyone turned up at the Olympic Games, and the event had to be cancelled. Disappointment felt across the whole of Greece is palpable. Perhaps next Olympiad will be better? I don't know why the Olympics are just not being held. It's just strange. Carthage is going to war with Trinovantia again. Scandal is unfortunately part of an average day in the Roman Senate. Ordinarily, we would simply ignore such petty squabbles. However, on this occasion, the esteemed Marcus Boii Dolabella was found in flagrante delicto with his lover boy Tertia by his spouse Fabia Prima. Fabia Prima, the spouse, overcome with despair, has appealed to the Senate to have Marcus Boii Dolabella stripped of office as punishment for his brazenly public vice. No, let's do this. A curious Carthaginian man appeared upon our borders today, claiming asylum from his captors in Carthage. He additionally promises us rich land in his home country should we seek to exact vengeance on his behalf. We can get a claim on a province. Yeah, let's take it. Scythia or Scuthia needs a governor. Pick him. Isis Hermopolis Parwa. The cult of Isis has started spreading and making their way into our city of Hermopolis Parwa in the western delta. They are looking for an aid in securing. So yeah, I'm just go ahead and read all this. Sorry, I'm cleaning off my glasses right now. Okay. Yeah, let's keep the religion the same. Okay, we need somebody in Phrygia who is from that family. We'll pick you. Sweet. they died of dysentery. And our aggressive expansion is now at 0, so we're just waiting for our war exhaustion to go down. Attempted to make friends with Antia Prima, attempted to make friends with Antia Prima, befriending a character will demand certain costs over the course of the chain. If successful, Actmund Merobaudes becomes friends with Antia Prima. She is the consul of Rome. She is the head of the Anti family. Okay. March of time. Age finds us all in the end. Even the priests and surgeons shake their heads when confronted with the inevitable decline of the human body, as Antia Prima is finding out. She may not have much time left. She gets cancer. We can't. Friend request. Actmund Merobaudes, the travel chief of Marciana, has cordially invited our consul to a banquet of great significance. It seems that he has the intention of forging a friendship between our two nations. Nice. Popular vote. Some politicians simply can't avoid consorting with common folk. A ringleader of this rabble, however, one Antonia Secunda, brings an interesting deal to the table. In return for the support of many of the deplorable populists, she would demand that we close an important route to our capital, thereby providing the local people with greater control over their own affairs. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of a trade route. Vegetables. Okay. Okay. In about a year, we should be able to go to war again. Let's see. Somebody with 0 corruption. I'll pick you. Corrupt person of that family. It's you. Kisalpine Gaul needs someone. Founder and assertive. We need an oratory researcher who is not corrupt. We'll do Agrippa. Cool, see you in Agrippa. So in about 6 months we should be able to go to war. And I say be able, like we can do that right now, but just don't. We have 0. I'm just looking for 0 war exhaustion. Let's hold the Olympics. Okay. Okay, they got rid of those mercenary armies there. So let's go ahead. Raise that. What are we going to war for? You'd think I'd have that question answered to begin with. Let's do it for Comenia. Breaking it. Oh, we need to wait until the truce is over. Yeah, we got 2 more years to go. Yes, let's support it. we're just waiting for that truce to expire. And the stadium is deserted once again. It seems weird that, playing it past the end date, this kind of thing would happen. The year is 493. The Western Roman Empire would have fallen by now. The Edict of Thessalonica would have been passed by now. By this time, Theodosius was passing, like, anti-pagan proclamations. So, this is a pretty late game. We're getting close to the Middle Ages. Actually, no, this is... Sorry, I was thinking 393. Yeah, 493. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in the 490s AD. But yeah, like, the Western Roman Empire would have fallen by now. And this is like a century after Theodosius. Tribal proposition? Sure. Sorry to get my chronology all messed up by, over a century. Yep. Gotta get 2 governesses for that prominent family. Oh, by all means, if you have 77 statesmanship, absolutely, I would love to have you. Okay. Hostile attrition. Let's do that, because we're going to be going to war soon. Somebody died from overwork. To Fabia Prima. Okay, we gotta wait until October. Oh, look at that. We got technological advance. If I'm correct, we've gotten everything useful. I get no idea why people would get Epicureanism or syncretism. That just shoots you in the foot. It's the most basic thing. I want to get public slavery. It just gives me national freeman output. National freeman output. Cute. Water pumps. In every major city, the dangers of fire are muttered about with bated breath. The installation of water pumps in key locations allows the good men and women of our nation to combat these risks. Plus 3% national freeman output. Okay. Let's just do that. Just get that out of the way. I don't know the intricacies of... it's just like I don't even need... Even on very hard difficulty, you don't need to know the intricacies of populations, because you can just blob out pretty easily. It's only in the early game that you face any kind of challenge. Okay, we got a travel proposition and an invention. Let's do a martial advance. What is the most basic thing? Honesta Misio. Ship damage taken minus 5%, ensuring that sailors receive a vast portion of their pay upon discharge. We can avoid paying those who never make it that far. Oh, wow. Ship damage taken? 13th of October. Lucky number 13. 3 days after the truce ran out, we can declare war for Quenya. Yeah. Marvelous. It is already maxed out. So there's 2 forts. Right by our navy, we can go ahead and get these lads. And you can be parked right over here. So I'm going to see if I can do this with the minimal amount of troops necessary. Bring that down. Battle-hardened soldier serving under Metius Sulpicius. That's a nice field. Have performed mighty acts of valor. Metius is an act of benevolence, has requested permission to institute a particular form of service award unique to his army. Metius would take great offense at being denied this honor, but we might wish to be careful of allowing too much autonomy. Sure. You head up there. And you could go down here. Any mercenary armies in our rear at all? So far, I don't see any armies in Carthage. It's weird. It's way too quiet. Now, where are you going? Yeah, you're fine. Excuse me. Okay, take that one. That siege has been won. Is that a port? Sure is. Okay, get over here. Okay, Arabia needs someone to govern it. Victorious. That's good to see. Plotting in Alesia Germanica, a party of the trusted confidence of the Alesia Germanica noble politician named Marcomer Melaricus has mysteriously arrived in Roma. It has become clear that they are surreptitiously attempting to gain our favor, support for a coup in Alesia Germanica that will place Marcomer as head of an oligarchy. The government of Alesia Germanica is sure to hear about their attempts sooner or later, and we must decide how to respond to the delegates. A grateful dictator is sure to create Alesia Germanica warmth to our own causes. Man, and whether they succeed or fail, Alesia Germanica will be weakened. Then again, maybe we are above such petty blackguard behavior. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Where are they going? Our high priest, Caius Cassius, have suggested an offering to one of the gods to bless us in our ongoing war efforts. All the gods have their domains, and we should make sure we know what sort of benefits we are looking for in battle. There's only one god of war: Mars, Vulcan, and Neptune. We're going to be losing political influence. Monthly war exhaustion. Let's do that. Reduce war exhaustion. Okay. We have that. 2,000. Sitio over here to take this province. Yeah, take this one. Okay. Hostile sieges. We have a victory. $26,000. That should be able to take them on. You can start the siege over there, meanwhile. Alesia Germanica, we have received an envoy from a grateful Archon, Marcomer, the new oligarch of Alesia Germanica. No doubt thanks to our generous support, Marcomer has pledged 1,000 years of friendship between our two great nations and hopes we will be of great help to each other in the future. What country is this? Okay. Tusidic Marmarkin. Weird. And then they have this decoration in the back. Oligarchic Republic. Interesting. Not every day you see something like that. Victory. Come on, take him out. Okay, thankfully, we have annihilated. We've annihilated that group. Okay, besiege that fort. Where's the capital? That's it, okay. In that case, you can go ahead and blockade their ports. Let's take the peace deal. Okay. That's nice to see. Okay. Let's disband those levies. Nice. We can send you on back to Greece. Dacia needs a governor from that prominent family. Go ahead. Lower that. We now are getting 865 currency a month. Much less border gore. However, we need let's go ahead and lay claim to their capital region. Covert operations fabricate a claim on this province. Interesting. That's a weird thing we have there. get a civic advance. Okay, oratory. What's the most basic thing? Rewrite the Constitution. Been granted temporary dictatorship. Ensure national stability. Principes civitatis. Request a line of succession. Demand a line of succession. Forced into a large civil war, the size of which will be inversely proportional to our stability. Adopts the dictatorship government form. Okay. So that's something that that's a pathway to do military dictatorship or create the empire. Military ambassadors. Formalize dependencies. Woots steel. What on earth? Thanks to the availability of high carbon steel found around South India, the locals began the production of steely iron known as woots, characterized by its banded patterns and capability to create sharp and durable edges for swords. Okay. Military ambassadors. Bestowing our diplomats with military rank will not only impress our foes, but make it quite clear that we hold the carrot and the stick. Price of expansion impact minus 2.5. Take that. And we got a claim. Carbium Civil War ends. The bitter civil war in Carbium has finally come to an end, with the loyal forces of Lutarius Dumnus utterly crushing the rebel armies led by Commius Elutolus and his scheming cohorts. The Mitch Battle of Beduhenna almost ended in the rebels' favor. Ooh, excuse me. Oligarchs, okay. And it is a new decade. It is 497 AD. Can we do anything about these wonders? Yeah, nothing. Tax and commerce. Nothing. Okay, let's see. Do we have Sarhustron? Yeah, we still got nothing. We gotta conquer more of India before we can really get any of the Indian military traditions. Okay, in the meantime, we can go ahead and manipulate the provinces. Are we all trading? Seems so. Okay, convert. 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 Asconia needs to convert. This place needs to convert. Let's see. Mysoria, Europa, Venetica. Need to convert Liguria. This place. Belconia. Sculia. Tarentum. Dehe. Paphlagonia Inferiorsis. Deoresia. Laconia. Aeolus. Palmyrene. Where's that? Yeah, let's go ahead and, where's Palmyrene? The frick. Okay. I shouldn't focus so much on locations. Okay, Apulia. Libya, Sinai. Asyut, Coutinier. Okay, so Palmyrene. North Phoenicia. This place. This place. Troglodyta. Chalcedy. That's Arabia. Coel, Syria. Or Syria. That's all. This place. Syria. Armenia. Crete. South Phoenicia. Armenia Minoris. Here. Scythia, or Scuthia, Alania, this place, as well as this place. Getia. Pelagonia. Okay. So anything that's less than 100 is converting. Let's find the places that are 100% Hellenistic, but less than 100% Roman. Starting with Sophene. Decapolis. Leave you be. Tarwan. Armenia Superioris. Iris. There's Judea. Do here, Cappadocia. Latium. Okay. Aswan. This place. Thracia. Visitus. Luxor. Arabia. Ionia. Scythia ad Pontum. Or Scuthia ad Pontum. Cilicia. Stulia. This place. As well as here. Phrygia. Scania. Sarmatia. Roxolania. This place. And we're out. Nice. Can we move anybody in here? Yes, we can. Okay. %1 Roman and 1% Hellenic. We'll change that eventually. Man, all of Egypt is pretty much Roman. I love that. Okay. Time for the macro builder. Great temples. Let's go to 1,500. Let's do 50,000. Okay. Apollonia Pontica. Colossae. Let's do some grand theaters. Or not. Marketplaces would be better. Okay, what's next? Stick some granaries in. Okay, let's do some aqueducts. do some court of laws. That is everything. Just build some more hex arrays. Just having a more overpowered navy. Ships. Okay. Travel overview. We already did that. After the government cannot pass a law because we don't have enough political influence. No objectives. Okay. 850 in currency. Let's invoke the divine. Can we get this improved? Get anything better? Oh, that's really... Reducing war exhaustion is the best thing. Should we replace Baal? What's this? Monthly tyranny. That reduces aggressive expansion, but... So... CAD. Monthly corruption. Tier. Can we deify the ruler? Your government does not allow you to deify rulers. Okay. Culture. Pisidian, this one, Hebrew, let's do Treverian, right of intermarriage, that will assimilate them faster. Military, we can raise all of our levies. Diplomacy. Improve their opinion. Offer client status. Aloania. Egypt. In Latin, it would be pronounced like Aegyptus or something like that. Carthage has been knocked off the top 10. Damn. Tribal vassal status. Well, let's improve their opinion of us. already are working on them. Okay. Mornal. Cannot be integrated diplomatically and may cancel the relationship. Demand a tribute. Cannot be integrated diplomatically. Okay, they can hand us manpower if we do that. Mornal. This place. Improving opinion, okay. Demand a tribute. Swabia. Tribal vassal or tribute. Take it. Sang. Subject transfer. Demand tribute, offer client status. Where are you? Oh, you're down there. Okay, let's improve their opinion of us. Now out there, who hates us the most? Carthage. This place. Let's improve their opinion of us. So we just threw a bunch of money at everybody. Imprisoned. Let's flog, which killed him. Near death. Okay. Let's go ahead and build that navy. th Olympic Games conclude. The Great Olympic Games have come to an end with much rejoicing and celebration. The highlight of this year's games was during the Pankration, a skilled wrestling event. During the brawl, Bacchides of Macedon scored a grievous blow against Bagayash Bayad of the Seleucid Empire, rendering him senseless for nearly a full day. Overall, the victor was declared to be Hyakinthos Agid of Egypt, a first-time winner of the Olympics, whose brawn, virility, and Heraclean vigor are beyond compare, and now he will go down in the annals of history as a champion of the Olympiad. Nice. Trade influx. Our trade agreement with Partiscon has yielded a splendid return on investment, along with the flow of wealth between our two states. The movement of people is accelerating. Our city, Merita, has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe that they stand a better chance of building their lives in Rome. Who are we to deny them? Yeah, we want them to be Roman, not something else. Prostana is prospering. Our colossal construct has had unexpected benefits in Prostana. It is now pure euphoria to traverse the market district and see delighted citizens prosper. We anticipated the morale would be strengthened in the region, but to this extent no one imagined. This gives us a great opportunity to capitalize on the momentum we now have here. Let's gain stability. A plea for asylum. Verodorix Audaxus, wearied and bedraggled, comes before our Senate seeking protection from the schemes and plots of Lucia. Our advisors inform us that this man is a sibling of the Lucia ruler. He would have been eminently in line to the throne. Many opportunities present themselves for making a statement. Let's use him. Governor or governess, Fabia Prima. Yes, let's support it. Something is troubling. Attempted to make friends with Appius Fabius Habitus. Attempting to make friends with Appius Fabius Habitus, befriending a character will demand certain costs. The course of the chain, a successful Ingric Hildganes becomes friends with Appius Fabius Habitus. He is the tribune of the plebs and a brother of the governor of Germania. He is the head of the Fabii family. Okay. Yeah, the Baltics are still divided up. Shame of a governor. In the midst of a fallow season, Serator Antonius, one of the most esteemed governors, has held a vast and lavish party in a summer palace at Ione. Even his most loyal subordinates were shocked by this display of contempt for the plight of the common man, never discreet directly to us, demanding that some manner of justice is served. Well, he can resign, and we can replace the governor of Parthia. Somebody who isn't. We just put him back in. Yeah. There we go. What's the size of it? 376 ships in the Carthaginian navy. And meanwhile, we have 692. A duel of lust. Gabinia Prima and Sulpicia Prima, both beautiful women, are obviously infatuated with the consul. At each turn, they compete in their attempts to get his attention, be it by seductive smile or suggestive pose. Metius Antius, being a creature of lust, naturally welcomes their advances, though choosing one over the other might bring on consequences. Let's go ahead and do that. So, I have never seen that pop up before. So it's completely new to me. Who is this? Proud, lustful. An amorous lifestyle has many benefits and many drawbacks. Metius recognizes only the former. Damn. That's going to create some interesting scenarios. Okay, we need a governor, 2 governors who are not corrupt. Assertive. Tertia. We may be able to go to war again. Let's reduce hostile. Let's increase hostile attrition, sorry. Oh, we gotta wait 5 more years. I think I'm so huge that none of the AI players wish to declare war on me. Which reminds me, I can open this up to multiplayer. Public. Yeah, let's give them freedom. Because they're Roman. So if you... Ooh. Oh crap, I wish I had have. Let's... Oh, we can't load it. Well, I missed the chance to rename someone. Damn. I'm so eager to dismiss a pop-up that I just go ahead and lose the chance to name a character after somebody who's a viewer. Celtica needs a governor. Could name them Crimson Blacksun or something like that. Oh, we need somebody from the esteemed family that is not corrupt, or the least corrupt. They're going to be corrupt, aren't they? Yep, 10 corruption. Grand. Baetica. Do Proclus. Something's going on. Oh, nope. Let's have her resign. And we need somebody in the Vestulian region who is the most competent, but yeah, let's just reappoint her. Okay. Tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor Swabia has started investing a lot of their treasury into opening the waters between our 2 nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us as well, though the tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to. We should keep Swabia in mind, as they could prove good friends in the future as well. Surely only good things can come from this. Certainly. Renkia needs a governor. Who is not corrupt. Miserly, okay. Just waiting until that truce runs out. Yes, let's hold the Olympics. Tribune of the plebs. Let's see. Let's do the 33-year-old. Interesting. Hellenic and Punic. Reckless. Isavel always has a plan. Curiously, it always seems to be the same one. Characters with this trait are unlikely to engage in theft or pit fighting. Cold. One could liken the heart of Isavel Gizgo to the icy rocks upon which Prometheus was bound, and yet still be considered generous. Content. Ambition doesn't come naturally to some. Isavel is all the happier for it. Content and reckless. Okay. And the stadium is deserted. Bountiful olives. I haven't had this in a while. Our men in Aeternum woke up to find large, massive olives unlike any ever seen before. The local priest declared a blessing of Minerva, or Minerva. Some say it is even a show of preference to the rest of the world. Our high priest, Caelus Cassius, suggested building a small shrine to celebrate the goddess, to thank her for the gift she has given us. As we are thankful for her blessing. Let's go ahead and build the shrine. Governor for here. Let's do this person. Trade here. They need a navy from that family. Curitatia, sure. Albania. Colchis needs a governor who is not corrupt. We'll do you. Martial advances. Let's do a civic advance. What is the most deepest penetrating one? Start State Fire Brigade. National Freeman output plus 3%. The first recorded official fire brigade was instigated by Marcus Licinius Crassus in the 1st century BC. Whilst Crassus' fire brigade acted more as extortionists than genuine firefighters, the existence of a brigade will greatly enhance the security of the masses. We'll almost be able to go to war with Carthage again. Heraclean path. Rhegium has seen an influx of visitors lately, and a reputation for being one of the cities Hercules passed through on his way to Eurystheus, back from Eurythia. Though it is impossible to say if he truly passed through the city or not, the stories have flourished lately. This is a prime opportunity to build upon the myth and to honor the hero and increase the potential commerce in Rhegium. Let's make the most of these myths. Army movement speed. Let's do that. Yes, let's support it. Okay, can we go to war with Carthage? Not until December. Okay. Okay, we need a governor for Africa who is from that esteemed family that is not corrupt. Oh, I hate this. I hate all the pop-ups. Okay. Our empire is so big that governors just drop like flies every month. Lycia, need a governor from that esteemed family who is not corrupt. Pick you. Slightly more statecraft. It's now December 17th. A day that will live in infamy. Let's do the hostile attrition. Okay, now we can declare a war. Celtica Minoris. Yes, okay. 1 second, let me go ahead and increase the funding for all of that. And back to war. Okay. So that's the capital of that province. Let's stick one right on the fort. And let's get the navy. You all the way over here. should be good and sufficient. Let's give them their party agenda and slow this down. That was rapid. Let's get you up here. Get you down here. Get you over here. Oh, they're still at war with them? Incredible. And they have to be losing. Combats. Oh, they're easily beating them. Incredible. Uniform regulations. Unusually, Proclus has started to insist on formal uniform regulations for all who serve under him. Even more unusually, it appears to be having a positive effect on the outcome of his military engagements. Okay. Just stop that. Just gonna move you up here. Move you up here. Oh, no you don't. Stop that from happening. Defeating 20,000? I am amazed. Get over here. Astounding. Okay. Both of you can go there. You are a mercenary army, can hit up. We don't need that kind of shit. wealthy patron, the city of Cornus has been often overlooked by the wealthy patrons of our capital. Today, however, Mabanu at Azruni has offered to spend a sizable quantity of her wealth in constructing a grand temple to Vesta. She has requested our permission before she embarks upon construction. By all means. That's more border gore. I'll decline it for now. I'm going to twist your arm a bit more. See what I can do. Take him out. Let's try to raise more levies. News. The freemen of Marciana. A large group of freemen have left the settlement of Marciana, Cambria, in Marciana to come. That's repeated twice. In Marciana, come settle in our settlement. Tulkia, Carpetania. Though our manpower could do us good, the men and women of Marciana are known for their wild antics and could cause issues. We should make sure we can handle the new settlers if we are to accept their wish to settle in Tulkia. Send them back. Let's send them back. Africa needs a governor from that prominent family. Oh, they're gonna be corrupt, aren't they? Come over here. Olympics. That is good to hear. it's also a victory. Let's get you over here, and you can try to stop them over here. Should work. Victory has been achieved. Let's get you up here. And you can blockade their port over here. Let's do that. The highlight of this year's games was during the prestigious chariot race, the Synoris. Final end of the Seleucid Empire saved a fellow competitor from almost certain death when his chariot was overturned in the dusty mayhem of the race. The overall victor was declared to be Hyacinthus, Lagid of Egypt, twice winner of the games. Okay. Are you kidding me? Another mercenary army? Okay. Where is he going to? Malakata? Melisita? Sure. Base him. Okay. Probably could stop it in Genua. And we could take out a base him. That siege has been won. Sweetness. you go north and take out that province. Somebody fell ill. Gonna hire every mercenary army under the sun. Okay, go up there. Go over here. Okay. That siege has been won. Take this province. Need a religious scholar. Will do you. Suddenly, a death stack pops out of nowhere. Over there. Be good. That siege was won anyways, so let's get you over here. Get you up here. No, up there. Let's get you down here and you down here. Let's just do that. Building bridges. While there is always a certain degree of toing and froing between the incumbent leaders of Rome, Consul Metius Antius, and his co-consul Septimius Sulpicius are disagreeing more and more. Until now, the topics have been fairly minor and had little effect on the state, but the rulers' differences are now threatening to spill into the public sphere. Whether as a result of personal animosity or mulish stubbornness, Septimius has been organizing opposition to an ambitious public works bill promised in the election campaign of Metius, a matter close to his heart. The proposed legislation will authorize the construction of an aqueduct system serving the principal hub of Crocodipolis in Heptanomis, encouraging further growth and prosperity for years to come by ensuing the sanitation system. And I think I can hear my housemates. Okay, well, I'll increase my progress in the Senate. Let's do that. Okay, that's good news. We're gonna lose that battle. Bloody how? It's because they just outnumber us. That's why. Okay. That should do it. Now to take Ibasum. Contestia needs a governor who is not corrupt. Just. Nice. Victory. How did we pull a victory from that? Get you all up there. Do they have any mercenary armies at all? None. Okay, Germania needs a governor from that family. They should not be corrupt. Proud. There's now a mercenary up there. I'm not going to allow that. Someone who's not corrupt. They're both 33 years old. We'll do the person with this less amount of statecraft. you can take on their navy. We now have 100% war score. I'm gonna go ahead and attack their navy and steal some of their ships. Mercenaries heading back home. Greenery is a strategic keystone. Let's go ahead. Take on their navy. It's too late, I'm in battle. Oh, they're trying to surrender. What's going on? Man, that's one strange looking face. Lower Egypt needs a governor from that family. Someone who is not corrupt. And no, I don't need viewers. So I'm gonna go... Who is this scumbag? There. Okay. I guess that other viewer is just a bot. I'm really disappointed. It's just gross having to see that. Victorious, as they lost 151. Cool beans. Let's just follow them. Oh, dude. Lost 231. We've annihilated their navy. Suggest. How many provinces can we take? 2, 3, 4. take 4 provinces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we've reduced Carthage to just northwestern Spain. Disband all our levies. Which takes an eternity for some reason. And send our navy back over to Greece. And then lower our maintenance. Okay, across the Baetis. Beyond the Pillar of Hercules and the river Baetis is the famous port of Tartessus. Securing the surrounding lands will cement our hold on the rich coastal routes of southern Iberia. We have secured the harbors of southern Iberia. This area is rich in iron and other base metals, and should be able to provide our legions with excellent equipment when developed. 38, 6. Let's do Tartessus. Then we need Celtic strongholds. So what province is this? This is Wicaya. Start gaining a claim on here. Nice. It's gonna be a new decade soon. Stops being a tributary and more now becomes a client state. By all means. This isn't gonna change. That hasn't changed either. Okay, let's start converting. Oh, during the war, I should have made my, the consul a dictator and tried that out. But I didn't. Maybe sticking with the Republic for now. And possibly until I switch this game over and convert it into a Crusader Kings 2 game. Frisia. Squamia. Contestia. Cubia. This place. Mauritania. Pamphylia. Mileus. Parnia. Patagonia. Danaania. Silesia, Cambria. No, we want conversion. Kiscarpathia, Emporia. This place. Central Delta. Luxor. Aswan. Cotinia. Place. Phrygia. This place. Roxolania. Decapolis. This place needs to convert. North Nubia. Lana. Armenia. South Nubia. And we got a lot of 100%. Caucasia. Take. Sophone. Phrygia. This place needs to convert. Palatine. This place. Scythia from the Pontus. Parwa. Tauregia. Okay, Troglodytia can be assimilated. Looking for places that are 100% Hellenistic. Nabata. Ambaria. Colchis. North Phoenicia. Romania Minoris. Sporades. And we don't have enough, okay. Can we move some pops in? Any Hellenic Romans? No. Still no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the second 5%. Canaanite Roman. We got a Hellenic Roman here. So 26% Roman, 7% Hellenic. We'll gradually convert them and assimilate that is that. As for buildings, and there is Galilee, Samaria, Decapolis. And Galilee. Okay. Scythiopolis, Sobata, Adora, Capera, Raphon, Clusium, Gaza, Tricca, Grand Theaters, let's do that, and then marketplaces. Okay, how about granaries? Aqueducts. Courts of law. A mill. A forum. A tax office. That should be good. Dismissal. Fabia Prima is not governor. Fabia Prima. Which Fabia Prima? Cappadocia Pontica. Let's look at the regions. somebody who is not named Fabia Prima, who has good experience. Yes, that was it. Investment. Province of Apulia has province fortifications. So where is Apulia? That would be Trentum, Brutium, Lucania, Apulia. 16 out of 16. They have port. I can probably take out an extra library and stick a fort in there. No objective. Okay, we have an aggrieved family. Let's invoke the divine. Any new temples that we took? Population assimilation speed. Ooh. But I like the reduction of war exhaustion more. Should we replace Baal? Nothing really tempting. Tier now. Vacan, Boyan, Meroitic, Akutani, Isaurian, that one, Hebrew, this one, Celtiberian, right of intermarriage. Let's give them the right of intermarriage. We're gonna have to wait until 1260. Oh, this year we'll be able to raise them. Okay, so diplomacy. Let's prove their opinion. Okay, so it has the most positive opinion of us. They are our vassal. Swabia. They are also our vassal. Mornal. Okay. Demand tribal vassal status. Okay. Tizang. Subject transfer. Let's prove their opinion of us. So Salutha. Off client status. Macedon. Let's improve their opinion of us. What are you, Salutha? Let's wait until they come back to be able to maybe send a gift. Yes, it's a game of compromise. March. 87. It's troubling. I'm not going to bother. So much trouble for one province. Okay, let's get rid of that. Imprisoned. Let's release them. Inspire disloyalty. Gracious and release them. Flog and then release. There we go. Okay. Carthage has been knocked out of the top 10 powers. Trade influx. Let's do the moderate amount of progress. An outspoken critic of philosophy or immorality has been seeking refuge in our country for some time. It's a man of no importance, banished from his own land. He seeks alms and spread vicious rumors of debauchery and corruption about the court of Philosier. This could be an excellent opportunity to get in his good books. Let's not do that. Only a tiger will win him over. Yes, let's support it. Oh, it's unfortunate. That was not something I wanted to accept. I'm just automatically clicking things to get them to go away. .508. Guards and visitors have pointed out for quite some time that the edifice of Iacchus Leucus has started to deteriorate. Now a prominent visitor from our foreign ally pointed out that our once proudest landmark is decayed and our place is damaged. Not only is this affecting the morale of our nation, but also diminishes how we portray ourselves in other nations, to other nations. Local population happiness. operations. Let's restore it to its former glory, just for the sake of LARP, but... Oh, hey, Crimson. It's good to have you here. What's going on? Okay. Got no other players. I opened it up to multiplayer. I had a child born, and I was thinking of naming them after, like, basically I clicked too quickly and just accepted what the default name is, but I'm hoping to name, like, you know, stuff after you. Let's invoke the divine, and let's reduce our monthly war exhaustion. The stadium for the Olympics was deserted. We need a civic researcher who is from that family. Other streamers have it in such a way that they can just instantaneously see that other streamers can instantaneously see whatever chat messages there are. And I have to look at, I have my phone set up and I have to what's going on? Oh, I'm single monitor. Yep, I am single monitor. I cannot see. Oh, you're single. Single monitor. Yes. Yes, I'm single monitor. I literally have my phone set up right now. So yeah, I have no idea how I would see chat messages. Maybe I should try to invest in another monitor and then set it up on like the coffee table beside my thing. I can just glance over and see like what's going on. Okay, I need to get a governor from that family. Submissive. A submissive governor. Okay. I used to have phone leaning up against a mug for the longest time. Yeah, I have a phone holder right now that I just have on the desk. Let's hope this friendship is worth it. Yep, let's do it. I just gotta reduce my aggressive expansion. I'll be able to go to war with Carthage again. Oh, a lot just happened. I got a new invention. Let's do a martial advance. Ship surgeon. By ensuring that every vessel has at least one crewman knowledgeable in the arts of healing, we can avoid many of the casualties we would otherwise incur at sea. Navy attrition minus 10%. Navy maintenance cost minus 10%. Marvelous. Let's do that. I only have a limited amount of USB ports. Very limited amount of USB ports on my computer. I don't know how to increase them. So I have to be very careful in how I use them. Pannonia. Okay, Okay, who's the least corrupt member of that You are? Marvelous. But yeah, I don't know how. That is something that kind of concerns me. You know, I'd love to get more USB ports, which would allow me to plug in a greater number of things. Hold on, but I may be able to go to war with Carthage again. Not until 67. Oh, that's 6-7? It's 12, 6-7, of course. Martial, civic. Let's do oratory. Mercenary reliance. Letting it be known that we always fulfill a proportion of our military endeavors by employing mercenaries will keep offers competitive amongst those vying for work. We don't want that. That reduces manpower. Administrative patronage. Which one do we want? Administrative patronage, that reduces corruption. Approve opinion maximum. Let's do the thing that reduces corruption. Encouraging our governors to develop personal ties of patronage with subjects increases both the loyalty of their subjects and reinforces the system altogether. Let's do that. My network poofed for there a solid minute. Dude, that's unfortunate. Embezzler. Y Prima has been caught red-handed using her status to make some particularly shady business deals. While punishment must be meted out, we must decide how severe it should be. Let's remove her from office. And replace the military prefect with somebody from that family who is not corrupt. Okay, somebody who is anti-Prima. And we need a governor for this place. Oh, she's very competent. That's nice to see. Celtica. We need the least corrupt person from that family. Which is this miserly person here. Oratory, civic. Let's do civic. Back at civic again. What's the most basic thing we should get that's not public slavery? Triumviri capitales. In Rome, the capitales were responsible for prisons, punishment, and peace. Instituting this office will greatly increase the level of order in our nation, which is bound to increase productivity, which increases manpower. And that means mercenary benefits. Okay. Is on deck. Let's remove that person from office. Replace the military tribune with somebody who is not corrupt from that family. Gaius Fabius will do nicely. We need governor from that family who is not corrupt. It looks like it's going to be somebody who's corrupt. Crap. The fate of the Republic and that of the Antius family is and always will be intertwined. It is therefore a matter of great urgency that we're currently not enough Antian persons of quality to ready to shoulder the responsibility of the state. Recognizing our plight, two of our loyal clients that offers to fill the place that currently cannot be filled by anyone of the right birth. Who has the most statecraft and that is not corrupt? Kosus. Adopt other minor characters from the respective character screens. Let's do this person. Sure, let's change his name. Africa. Who is the most skilled statesman there is? Abuse boy, we'll pick you. The venomous tongue, the governor of Sinonia, is particularly weasel-like man. In fact, that is making itself clear now more than ever. He's begun stirring up the people of his government, perhaps hoping to challenge our rule. Unfortunately, he is well regarded in his locale. Our response must be made with care. Let's keep their loyalty. Two more years until we can head off to war with Carthage again. Need a governor over here who is not corrupt but competent. Yes, we'll hold the Olympic Games. Support that. An intriguing offer. A little man by the name of Gaius Fabius Habitus addressed the Senate recently, denouncing the poor performance of Gaius Fabius, a key member of our government. Furthermore, the upstart Gaius claims that he himself would be a better candidate for the role. After the address, Gaius reinforced his argument with the offer of a sizable bribe in return for granting him the position instead. Gaius Fabius Habitus. Military Tribune, 713. Yeah, let's replace him. Gives outlying Gaul, needs a governor from that family. Oh, Illyria also needs a governor from that family. Who is not corrupt. Ideally, there's not a single person from that family that we can pick. It's insane. All that and fine, we'll pick somebody who is competent and not corrupt. Again, anybody from that oh, yep, somebody's available. Okay, one more year until we can go to war with Carthage again. 1267 cannot come up any faster. It is now 1267. Increase the hostile attrition. 7% Canaanite. That truce lasts until November of the year 1267. Excuse me. Germania Superior needs a governor. Romania needs a governor from that family who is not corrupt. Pick you. November. Okay, let's remove her from power. We need a new augur. Let's do her. Need a Bithynian governor, governess. Do Fabia. Okay. The 19th. Okay. And then 3 days after, we were able to go to war with them. Let's go ahead. Raise the finances for that. What we need is Wicca. Nice. Okay. And the Navy. You can head on over here. As for you, you can head on over here. And there we go. That should suffice. Civic researcher. Is Carthage still at war? Yeah, they're at war with Trinovantia. Man. They're wasting their time with that. And they're losing from the looks of it. Okay, we have mercenaries moving in over there. That siege has been won. Take that province, okay. I need more soldiers. Go up there instead. Take that one next. Okay. Go up there. Put a stop to that. Victory. Okay. Going to Leonitia. Oh, the quakes in Genoa. There's been a massive earthquake centered upon Genoa with a large amount of casualties and some significant damage in the city itself. In nearby cities and areas have also seen some issues, although nowhere near the deafening issues caused in Genoa. Our people are looking for us to set aside some of our funds to try and help those in need to make the best of our situation. Okay, let's go ahead and lend aid. Are there any mercenaries in our back? None yet. resignation. Who's the least? Yes, we'll pick you. And a victory has been achieved. Now head down here. Okay. What are you offering? All of your borders. I'll take that. Takes a while to process the treaty. What, did we decline it? Holy shit, I think I just declined it. Well, that's really frustrating. Decline that offer as well. Okay. So I'll keep going for 14 more minutes. If they offer again, maybe I should just accept it. Let's have you go up there. Have you go over here. Nice work. show up here. Oh, excuse me. Another death. Let's just accept it. Come on, load. So what that does is that it carves up the Carthaginians into 3 chunks. Isn't that beautiful? Greece. And the second Greeks. Let's get you back over here. And disband. Sweet. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Celtic strongholds. Our legions must conquer the oldest and most important Iberian settlements to assert control over the region and show the horse lovers who is master and who is slave. We have secured the fertile Durius Valley. With time, these fields will be sown, watered, and harvested by loyal Roman subjects ready to ride into battle under the legionary banners. 5, 6, 5. Salmantica could be developed. So Iberian dominance. The western coast of Hispania is home to a hardy federation of tribes known as the Lusitanii. If we are to fully conquer Hispania, this vital and wealthy region must be made to bow to Rome. We have smashed the hardy Lusitanian tribes, securing the west coast and Tagus estuary. This area boasts great mineral wealth. A strong presence here will ensure a steady supply of gold to our treasury. 4, 6, and 8. Let's do Aqua Flaviae, Crack Cantabria. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Carthage is down to 6 provinces. And they have 126 ships. We may be able to conquer them next time I play. Will I be able to complete this? When our grasp of Hispania is secure, The Iberians will realize the extent of Rome's glory and reap the benefits of being subjects of a mighty state. Okay. How much longer should I go? 6 more minutes. Asia. Let's see, a governor who is not corrupt but is a member of that family. Yes, let's hold the Olympics. Okay, we get that thing. Should have made myself military dictator while I had the chance. Civic, let's do martial. What's the most basic thing that we haven't gotten yet? Counterbalanced ores. By placing lead weights at the end of an ore, they become evenly balanced and easier to handle for the rowers. Navy morale recovery plus 5%. In fact, we haven't done that until 516 AD. Man. It is a new decade. New decade since the founding of Rome. It is now AD-517. Are all our provinces trading? It seems so. Cantabria. This place can convert. This place can convert. As can this place. No, we need you to convert. Sinonia can convert. Peturgia. Huedia. Sequania can convert. Cubia can convert. As can Lucia. Ambaria. This place can convert. Cari Inferioris Chatia. North Phoenicia. Scania. This place. Alpis. Chocoladitia needs to convert. Sporades. Armenia. Napata. This place needs to convert. Oh, my wrist. Colchis. Iris. Iola. Armenia. This place, Netia. Here. Sophene. Satra. Aeolus. Itaria. Subcarpathia. Okay, we are converting any province that is not fully converted. So let's look for places that are 100% Hellenic, but are not 100% Roman. Such as here, Osroeni. This place can assimilate. Decapolis we can leave alone. Alana can be assimilated. They can be assimilated. South Phoenicia. Visitis. Ionia. This place. Arabia. As well as this place. And here. Caria, Luxor, Scuthia, Bithynia, Renkia, as well as here, and here, Ammon, here, I don't need to touch Galilee. Phrygia, Raphatara, Chaldiki, this place, Laconia, and that's it. Okay. Let's see if we can move some people on in. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. Canaanite Romans, we got a Hellenic Roman. %3 Roman and 3% Hellenic. Gradually convert and assimilate. Okay. Let's build some stuff. Let's go ahead and do that there. Okay, libraries. Portus Magnus, Hippus, Talish, Cnidus, Byzantium, Ilium, Aspis, Hyponium, Grand Theater, or not. Let's do a marketplace. Okay, let's build some granaries. And some aqueducts. Court of Laws, some mills, a forum, let's do a foundry, do a tax office there. Sweet, that's about it we can do. We hardly made a dent in all the money that we have. No objective investment. Province of Puglia has provincial fortifications. Puglia. Sure, let's do that. Okay, I think that might be it. What they want, and I don't really have that many. I don't really have a whole lot of. You have a limited amount of free provincial investments. So invoke the divine. Did we take anything interesting at all? Not really. Baal. Dictan Zeus. Gad. Tyr. Nothing. Culture. 102% happiness. Amazed. Vacan, Armenian, Meroitic, Okatani, Mysorean, Pisidian, Hebrew. This one, Celtigan. Let's do right of intermarriage. Yeah, these guys. They will assimilate in due time. Okay. Culture, trade, military. We can raise all our levies. And then there's diplomacy. Egypt. Okay. Let's see. What are vassals? Start integration. More now. Where is that? Oh, good. We'll have a port. Well, no, where is they're not connected to the sea. Okay. Okay. Tell me somebody who has a good opinion of me, who is not a vassal. Offer client status. Dania. Okay. Diplomacy characters. Let's go ahead and flog him. That'll be sufficient. Let's build some of these buildings in the meantime. Someone's good. Okay. Deserted stadium. This could be useful. Isoria prospers. The Council of Isoria have sent an envoy proclaiming that harvest, trade, and taxation have all produced a huge surplus this year. In a splendid show of national spirit, they have decided to offer the additional income to the state. Perhaps we could let them spend the money for their own use. However, the nation is much appreciated. Let's get some Roman citizens in there. Aims of the Bonnie realize partisans of the Bonnie are practically falling over themselves. What does this mean? Bonnie control. Oh, I like how I can hover over. The Bonnie aristocrats who believe in the ancient traditions of the nation rather than taking parts in the conflicts between classes like the optimates or populares. They strive to find a balance between the needs of the lower classes and upholding the stability of the nation through gradual reform. The approval of leaders who actively seek to preserve the peace and stability of the nation and disapprove anything that would break the current balance. 30% of the Senate. We have 100% approval from them. Cool. Trade with our client. Yes, we'll support it. While we're at it, we might as well go ahead and fabricate another claim. Need a governor over here. Harsh treatment. Let's gain the political influence. And get somebody from that family who is not corrupt. Coming to the city of Salamanca, our expansion of new privileges and investments in the local infrastructure has seen Salamanca grow from relative humility into a true Oacayan city. That's nice. Okay. I've been recording for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Man. I think that's sufficient. The year is 518. So if I'm correct, that's 31 years. Man, we have really leapt in time. 518. Damn. I kind of wonder if Justinian would be emperor by this time. The Western Roman Empire would have already fallen by now. Excuse me. And did anybody join? I doubt anybody joined, but... Okay. Let's save the game. And quit. Well, that was good progress. I believe that we may be able to conquer all of Carthage, just in the next turn, in the next stream, next time I do stream. Thank you so much, Crimson Black Sun, for watching. I don't know if you're still here. In fact, I probably could raid out. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, have an excellent night, and thank you so much if you have been watching these videos. I much appreciate it. Have a good night.